Shout out to your local military. I am here with Brewer Davis. Brewer Davis is a loan officer, and she's amazing. We've done several deals, and just in the past couple days, we've gotten the contract ratified today for the client, and then we're waiting on another one. So, she's amazing. So without further ado, Brewer Davis, how you doing?
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, John. I am a loan officer, as John stated. I have been in the industry for a few months and have really fallen in love with just specifically helping our airmen and our soldiers get into their homes. It's always a privilege to help anyone achieve home ownership, but I guess I just really have a heart for our soldiers and our airmen. Just as they PCS, it takes a little bit of that stress away, which is awesome. Yeah, so fun fact about Marie. Marie was I thought she was going to make mention of it, but she also was a soldier. Elaborate on that. So yeah, I was in the Army National Guard. I turned 17, signed up for the Army National Guard, did a couple of years there, and then transitioned full-time active duty Air Force and spent 4 years in the Air Force.
Outstanding.
Yep.
So Marie, I'm a soldier, you're a former soldier, you help soldiers, and it's what I really transitioning to my next phase, about to retire next year. I've helped probably 75 soldiers, veterans, and retirees year to date to buy, sell homes. And I'm always looking to partner up with people who have a heart for soldiers and get them into property. So tell us who you work for. Tell us what does a soldier, active duty or retiree, when they're going to buy a house, what's the first thing that you guys look for?
Okay, so I work for Future Home Loans.
Okay.
They are actually veteran owned and veteran ran. So this is a group of loan officers that are either veterans themselves or they are military spouses.
Okay.
So the group as a whole just has a heart for our military. So if a soldier active duty member is planning to PCS and purchase at their new duty station, they can use their VA loan and have zero down payment, but they do need to be prepared for closing costs. Okay. I think that does get a little misconstrued. There will be closing costs, and that's actually a wide range between 3% of the loan amount and 6%. Okay. It's kind of a big range, but you just need to be prepared for that 6% at least. Yeah,
so I get that question all the time in reference to soldiers not understanding the VA, and it's explaining that to them that, hey, we're entitled to the VA benefits, right? Mm-hmm. And so you want to go buy a house, you don't have to worry about putting a down payment down because it's an insured loan. Yep. But people always say, well, what is closing costs? So closing costs is, you can correct me if I'm wrong, you're talking about administrative fees, you got to pay attorney's fees. Exactly. There's a lot of costs that's tied into it, pretty much to transfer the house that you're buying from the current seller to you. Right. Somebody's going to make money off of that, and that can cost. It can be $4,000 to $10,000 to $15,000.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what is the lowest credit score that you look for? Future homes. So
most beneficial would be a 620 credit score. We do have programs, lenders have programs available for 580.
Okay. 580 is a good score. I mean, that's
it is most beneficial. I will say though is 620. You want to strive for that. Yeah. Okay. So if you're looking to buy a house, give me a call today, 803-319-6872. I'll get you in contact with Marie. I only partner up with lenders that truly care about not just making a dollar or trying to, that the price of the house isn't the right price. I pair up with lenders that really care and have a true heart for helping people, not just soldiers, but people in general. And I think that I partnered up with a good lender, with Brewer Davis.
And how can people get in contact with you, Marie?
Yeah.
You got to look into the cameras right over there.
My bad. So, yeah, you can call me 719-960-6441 or email me at marie@future.loans.
All right, so say that number again, because when people watch this, they're like, what was that number? So say it one more time.
719-960-6441.
Outstanding. So I want to tell you that, and being in the real estate world, there has been a shift. You've seen the interest rates start to creep up. Like, what were they today?
I had a 6.4 today.
6.4 interest rate. And when you go back 4, 5, 6 months or the beginning of the year,
Right.
you know, you were looking at the low 4s, low 3s. And so inflation is on the rise and interest rates are going up and gas prices are getting ridiculous. However, there is still hope for you to buy a home.
There is.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I always tell people, Marie, that when you are paying rent, you're paying more for rent than you would your mortgage.
Absolutely.
And it's ridiculous.
Right.
So you might as well attempt or try to see what it takes to buy a home. You know, we can get you over to Marie. Marie will tell you, hey, listen, you need to do X, Y, and Z for us to get you where you are. Right now, if you are watching this video and you're paying $1,800 for a 1,400 square foot apartment, you know, what is $1,800? I know it's predicated off of your credit score. There's a lot of factors, but how much of a home could you get roughly with an $1,800?
$1,800, I would say $275.
A $275,000 home, and that's a brand new home.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and you can get a nice home, nice backyard, nice kitchen, bigger than your 1,400 square foot home. And all you gotta do is give Marie a call. All right, or give me a call, 803-319-6872. Call Marie at
719-960-6441.
Yeah, you were about to say something?
I do want to add to that too. So what we're seeing now is landlords are starting to increase in their rent. And so the tenants are no longer able to afford that rent. So I would say actually, John, now is a great time to buy because they're increasing because of course interest rates are increasing, cost of living is increasing. And they still need to make their money off of you being in their units. So now is a perfect time for you to get on out of someone else's home and get into your own.
That's a great point. And listen, I tell people all the time, when you rent, you own nothing.
Right.
When you leave, I was stationed at Fort Drum for 4 years. Mm-hmm. My BAH was 1832.
Wow.
I did the math. I gave on post housing, I'm 87. Out at Fort Drum. And when I left, I gave Fort Drum housing $88,000. Wow. And I just got in my car and drove out the gate and said, bye Fort Drum.
Yeah.
No more coal, but you got $88,000. Yeah. If I purchased a house here in Columbia, South Carolina, Lexington, Irmo, Casey, we service all over. I guarantee you that every time you pay your mortgage, you pay yourself. And all you have to do is get started. We have a lender here who's more willing and able, and I know we're talking about a lot of soldiers, but Marie also helps conventional, FHA. Right. She's phenomenal.
USDA.
USDA, see, she's corrected. To USDA, you got all that. So this is who you want to talk to. So we're gonna wrap this up, okay? But I have another question. Let's say that I'm a retiree and I want to buy a home and I just don't know where to start the process. I don't know anything of like what my credit score needs to look like. What does it even look like? Do I fill out an application? Could you talk about that process? How you go through it?
Absolutely. So you would get with a lender. We would.
Get with Marie.
Yeah. We would run your credit, we can check that, and then you would just apply. We would check your assets, what you have in your checking and savings account. We can also take into account your retirement plan as well, if you need to pull from that for your down payment and closing costs. But again, if you're a veteran and you choose to use your VA loan entitlement, you would have $0 down payment. but you would still have the closing costs, of course. But really getting prepared with those assets is a great way to just get the ball rolling and have a very smooth transition into your own home.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
And listen, it was a pleasure, Marie. And by the way, Marie has a beautiful home.
Thank you.
Beautiful home. Amazing home. She has a Yates floor plan, right?
Yeah.
Built by Mongo.
Yeah.
Her house is over 4,059 square feet. It's pretty much like a model home, and I'm telling you right now, you want to come check out this house. But I'm not putting that out there. Her house is very nice, and you have a beautiful family. My family was over here, and it was just so awesome for you bringing us in. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy to partner up with you, and I'm so excited about our future together of helping a lot of people, soldiers, veterans, retirees, buying and selling homes. Whether they are want to buy this year, next year, just give us a call, all right? You can contact me at 803-319-6872. You can go to my Facebook page, just type in John Duncan or Upside Property, and then you're going to see my face. Or you can email me at johnduncan@𝘧𝘳𝘰𝘮sc.com. And so, how can I get in contact with you?
You can call me at 719-960-6441 or email at marie@future.loans.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm John Duncan with Upside Property by way of 𝘧𝘳𝘰𝘮, and you can only go from here. Peace.